Hi Colleen, so I know you've been complaining about some more left shoulder pain and some trouble getting out of your chair at home. So I want to give you a few exercises to try that will help that and help decrease the pain that it's given in your left shoulder, and that way we can still use that right leg. You are 50% weight bearing on that right leg, so that means you can only put probably enough pressure just on your heel. So we don't want to use your toes or like the middle of your foot. So we just want to be able to use your foot so that way you can put about 50% of your weight on it. And then it can also help you balance too, okay? So I'm going to show you a few exercises if that's okay, if I have your consent to work with you. Perfect. And these are all going to be done in the chair that you have at home. So this is the one that you use most of the time, so I want to make sure that we're practicing at this chair. So the first exercise, I want us to do 2 rounds of 10 repetitions. I want you to be at an RPE of 5 out of the 10 Borg scale. I show you that here. And then I want you to do it 4 times a week. So I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. And the object of the squeaky toy is we want to prevent it from squeaking. So this is just helping me know how much weight she's putting on her foot and also helping her know. So that way when she practices at home, she knows to make sure she doesn't make the squeaky toy squeak. Just lets us know where she's at with her weight bearing compliance. We have 1 foam pad. We're sitting at the edge of our chair. I have a squeaky flat disc here, so that's what her heel is going to go on, and her foot is going to be extended a little bit, her leg is, and then left leg is going to be pulled back some more. And then we're going to have her walker right in front of her. This is what it would look like. So hands are together. She's shooting for the target that's hanging down from the walker in front of us. Shooting and then coming up and then shifting her weight back so that she's more so here. And then I just want her to hold that balance for 10 seconds with her arms out in front of her. And then I'm going to teach her to reach back with this hand, and then you can put some weight here, but most of it's on the right, and we're sitting back down. I would be standing beside her holding onto the gate belt just to help her with her balance, to make sure she's not going forward too much, and to help her stand. If that exercise is too much, what we would do is we would regress it. So I'd actually put another piece of foam. So we'd have 2 pieces of foam on the chair. We would do 1 set of 10. I want her at an RPE of 3 to 4, just no more than 4, no less than 3. I'd want her to do it 3 times a week. So I'll show you exactly what that looks like. Here we have 2 foam pads. We still have the squeaky disc underneath our foot. Left foot still pulled back. So all we're doing here is we want to make sure that she's putting weight in on this left foot, and then this is just used for balance to counteract, and that is just her heel on the disc here, which is what I would have told her in the first exercise as well. Hands together here, and we have the walker, we have a target here. It could be just a TheraBand dangling from the wheelchair, from the walker, and all she's doing is putting weight in this left foot, some weight in this heel. We don't want it to squeak. Hands forward, we're reaching for the toy, and we're coming back down to sit. Relaxing, forward, reaching for the toy, coming back down to sit. And I would be standing beside her holding onto the gate belt just to make sure that she has enough balance and she's comfortable, and for safety reasons. This way we're increasing her balance, we're decreasing the pain put on her left shoulder, we're monitoring her weight bearing status on her right foot, we're strengthening her left leg and using her right leg as much as we can during this time, and we're also making it functional so that way she can get out of her chair, that way she can go to other tasks in her house, and it can also help with any depression or any feelings of or any negative feelings too. So we're really hitting a lot with this exercise. So if that regression and the regular exercise is too easy, the next thing we can do is take away the foam pads and all, and practice standing up from that surface level again. So I want to do 2 sets of 8 reps, and I want her to be at an RPE of 7, no more than 7, because this doesn't need to be too hard for her, but it needs to be more challenging than the other 2 exercises. And I want her to do this 3 times a week. So I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to make sure that she's scooted out to the edge of her chair. Here, I will be standing beside her still, holding the gate belt. Hands out like this. She's working without a high surface, so she's back to a regular chair. And what we're doing is we're leaning forward, shooting for that target down here, putting weight into this heel, making sure this doesn't squeak. A lot of weight into the left foot, down, and then coming up. So the walker's here in case she needs to hold on. I'm holding on for safety reasons. And then what we do, same thing as before, reach with the right hand, minimal in the left, just to sit down. So Colleen is complaining of left shoulder pain and just having a really difficult time trying to get in and out of her chair. And there also seems to be some clutter on a few other chairs and that the armrests just aren't high enough. So I wanted to teach her a way to get out of almost any type of chair, any type of reasonably built chair, so that way she's not just relying on the armrest, and that way she doesn't feel hindered whenever she's out in public. And this way we were able to strengthen glutes, quads, hamstrings, the support muscles around the ankle just for stability, and also working on core. And I think this will also help her confidence in herself, and give her the ability to be able to get out of a chair and walk to her room, walk to her bedroom, go up the stairs, so that way she doesn't feel so hindered from just being able to get out of a chair. So that's what our exercises were based off of, and we made it functional, and I made it a part of her goal because that's what she wants to do. She wants to be able to get up, be able to move to the next room in the next section and to be able to leave her house. So that's what today's exercises were based on.